Bonjour my petite shifter, Amber here, and welcome to my July Read With Me vlog. This month I am not entirely sure how much I'm going to get done because for some bizarre reason I thought it'd be a good idea again to take part in yet another Camp NaNoWriMo. Obviously I hate myself. So, that being said, I am currently reading The Bells by Danielle Clayton, which I wanted to have read, was the last book I was supposed to read last month in June, but I never got around to it. I'm only 16 pages in thus far. Everything's very pink and pretty right now. I'm currently trying to get a little bit of writing done. I don't know if I'm going to do a Camp Nano vlog. And I'm also watching Jane the Virgin, yet again. And this is I guess it's season 1. Might be, is it season 2? No, it's season 1 because Jane's still pregnant. Hello, so it is 2:18 a.m. on what is now July 5th. And I'm about to go to bed soon. But two things. First things first. I'm the realist. No. I just finished listening to The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. I always want to say Mariah Carey. And I've been listening to this book since like March. And as horrible as it sounds, I'm not sure if I could actually tell you anything of substance that happens in the second half of the book. I would just person more into the first half and maybe the very end, very zombie-ish bit. Between that and the fact that when I listen to audiobooks, there's a lot of times where I'll either zone out, or I also do listen to Audible on my way to sleep, so like I'll fall asleep and then miss chunks and then just won't go back. But I finished it, so now I'm going to start listening to Caraval. And the second thing I wanted to say was I am 75 pages into The Bells, and I don't know why it seems like I'm having a little bit of trouble getting into it. Not really getting into it, but it's well written, and I know I'm going to really start loving the story soon. For me right now, I guess it's like the world building element and the build up to like the actual plot.
You coming back tomorrow?
No.
Of course then.
But everything just seems like too
For the rest of the day, you will read from Shakespeare.
pretty. I know that's the whole purpose, that's this whole world that they live in, but I don't know, a lot of the books I read are sort of grittier, but I'm still very interested for the rest of the story. Hi! I don't know why I said it like that, I'm sorry. I'm currently 157 pages into The Bells, and we're definitely starting to get more into like the darker storyline, and I'm here for it. There's a lot I'm starting to see there will be a lot of darkness and grit underneath all the pink and pretty and oh bonjour. I don't know what that was. Also want to pop and say now, while we are still just being introduced to her, this Princess Sophia is sketchy as all get out. But I'm like really curious to see what the deal with her is, what the truth is about the Bells, and specifically what's going on in like the other tea houses, and what the truth is about like the big sister Bells. I have theories, but I'm not going to like really expose my theories here because I don't want to risk spoilers, so I'll let you know later if my theories are correct. Okay, so yikes. So what we thought was going to be like the sort of maybe romance element, I think I'm seeing is turning into a love triangle, and this is not going to go smoothly is what I'm saying, because the people involved are messy. and unpredictable. Fun! Okay, so it is almost midnight. My hair is atrocious and I only have one wing of eyeliner on. I'm not sure how I completely wiped the other eye off. Anyway, I am on page 237 of the Bells, and stuff's starting to hit the fan a little bit, and I still think that the Princess Sophia is sketchy, to say the least. I do really like Remy, but I don't know what I think of Auguste. Why did I say it with that accent? I was aiming for French, but I think that was German. Anywho, I think he's funny, or I like him. I think he's charming, but I don't trust him. And there's just something in the back of my mind. I don't trust him. Something's gonna go wrong. So hopefully, I'm trying to really. Camp NaNoWriMo is really harping. No, that's not the right word. Damaging. I'll use my reading this month because I can't seem to start reading before like 9 o'clock at night, and it's taking forever to get through this book, and I still have at least 2 or 3 other books I'd like to read this month. So it is 12 o'clock on the dot, midnight, and because I can never, ever start doing candle batches before midnight, I'm about to do 2 batches of 2 of the 3 candles that I'm most excited about at the moment. I'm about to pour my Children, I'm about to pour my Children of Blood and Bone candles. I'm excited. Well, 2 of them, the Zelly and Inin candles. So I don't know if you saw when I made the original Zelly candle or Children of Blood and Bone candle for Tomi that I gave to her at BookCon. I'll put the picture here. But that's basically making regular size versions. Actually, I can show you because I have one. When I made hers, I had just enough wax to make my own. So this is what they are going to look like. They smell so good. So much excited. I have to get glitter for my Amari candles, but I actually haven't been this excited for a candle in a while. Okay, they're still setting, but these are the 2 candles that I poured tonight. This is my Zelly candle, very sea salt-y scent, supposed to smell like Zelly's soul. And then next to it is my Inin candle, Inin, and this is a spearmint sage scented candle. So I can't wait to order my labels and then put them up on my Etsy shop. And now I'd very much like to lay down because my back is killing me. It's 2:17. Hello, it is the 15th, and first things first, please ignore how crusty my hair is. It needs to be washed and oiled. And yeah, you know Lord's song Supercut, which is my favorite off the album. Believe is really good also. I haven't listened to Melodrama's song. Anyway, this is super crust. Also, second thing, please ignore this sad attempt at masking. This is the very last bit of my Kiehl's Deep Earth clay mask, which is my favorite, and I'm really sad that I ran out of it, but I need to sort this thing out of my face. Okay, I have poured the final batch of that's my senior portrait, but yeah, my Children of Blood and Bone candle. That's the Amari candle, and you'd think the most simple of the 3 would have been the easiest to pour. You'd be wrong. I was wrong. I finished reading the Bells 2 nights ago, or actually technically it was yesterday at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll be speaking about it soon. I enjoyed it. I'm excited for the sequel, and that's all I'm going to say right now. I do have plans, because that's all I talk about now, for a Belle's candle, despite the fact that every other day I'm not going to make candles anymore. I'm now reading Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi, and by reading I mean I read the first 2 pages of it. Hello, it's July 23rd, and I realize I have not reviewed or done the full review of the last 2 books that I've read, so I'm going to do that now, okay? So first and foremost, I have finished reading The Bells by Danielle Clayton. This book is a fantasy novel set in Orleans, and it's set in a world where people are born gray and ugly or non-beautiful. They have gray skin, red eyes, I believe, red eyes? Yeah, and like dry hay-like hair. They're called the Gris or the Gris, I'm assuming, because I'm trying to put the years of studying French to use. Every generation there are a crop of girls born, I guess you could say, and they are called the Bells, and they are descendants of the goddess of beauty. She's put them in place to bring beauty into the world, and basically this book is about Camellia, is that how you pronounce the flower? They're all named after flowers, and her main goal, her dream, is to be chosen as the favorite of the royal family, the favorite belle of the royal family, which is the most coveted position of all of the belle. Also puts her sort of in a competition or at odds with the rest of her sisters, and it's the story of, I guess, her discovering the lengths people will go to for beauty and the power to control it. Okay, so like I said, in this world everyone is obsessed with beauty, being beautiful, being able to control what they look like, and essentially your beauty is power. First of all, the cover is beautiful. I think I bought this after BookCon. I got this after BookCon, right? And where I saw Danielle speak a lot, and I just think she's a really cool person, so I had to pick up the book. Also, I thought the premise was really cool, really interesting, and hit a lot on our current state with obsession with the beauty norms and society's standards of what it is for women to be beautiful. And essentially that's, like, at the end when you read the author's note, that is what this book is about and what it was inspired by. I really liked this book. I really did like this book. Is that Arcadia? No, it's just another college with a castle. Anyway, I thought it was my college. I thought the characters were interesting. I really like Camille. I'm really upset that her sister, her really annoying sister, is named Amber. It's short for Ambrosia, but still, I'm bitter about it. Fun fact, when I was younger and my mom was obsessed with the soap operas, there was a character on Bold and the Beautiful named Amber, whose name is also short for Ambrosia. And for a while, I was like mentally referring to myself as Ambrosia, because like that's what it's short for, obviously, but no, I was named after the color, well, specifically the stone, which is really cool when you turn into a massive Jurassic Park fan. This has nothing to do with anything. Anywho, I really just got really sidetracked. Anyway, I thought the characters were interesting. I thought the premise was really interesting. Let's see how many times I can say interesting. I thought the world was beautiful. I thought it was very lush. I felt like I needed more from the story. I just needed something more. I felt like we were spending a little too much time with not enough happening. A lot of the book was laying groundwork, it felt like, and then it was all just very lush and pretty, and then it took a very long time to get into the dark understory of it and to really figure out what's going on. And I feel like that story with Princess Sophia, I knew it was building up from the start. I just felt like at the end it all just kind of escalated really fast, and I just wish they had started that a little sooner. That way, I just felt like things were just unraveling too fast. That being said, I am looking forward to the sequel a lot, because I still, like I said, I liked the story a lot. I just wish there was more, and I'm hoping in the sequel we get more and we understand more. I'm excited to get more of Adel, who is my favorite of the Bells. She's an iconic queen. I'm hoping we get just a little darker, you know? There is a lot of darkness in this story, and a lot of things that especially when we start really getting into it at the end, that are just like, is this... But I feel like going into the sequel, because that shiny, pretty, pink, flowery layer has kind of been pushed away and we're really seeing how this world works, we can get a little grittier, you know? I like my stories a little grittier. But I enjoyed this, and I'm ready. I'm looking forward to the sequel. Hello, so it's the 24th. It's 11:14 p.m. and I sound drugged, but I haven't. I've just been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and then I spent a couple hours crying my eyes out because I came home, I took a nap, and then I woke up to the news about Demi, which was really, really hard to deal with. But anyway, I completely forgot what I was about to say. I'm currently on page, what page is this? 53 of Alex and Eliza. And it's sort of odd to read this like descriptions or whatever when I just have it set in my mind, or these characters as the actors that portrayed them in Hamilton, obviously. Even though like I know historically what Alexander Hamilton and like Eliza Hamilton, Skylar Hamilton look like, it's still so weird when she's like, when Eliza, they've just met, by the way, she said something about how she always imagined him to have dark hair. I'm like, yeah, obviously he does. It's Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like, but he's actually a ginger and he has bright blue eyes, and it's like, I guess. And like the descriptions of the sisters, I'm like, no, this is not Renee and Jasmine and Pippa. Excuse me. I'm enjoying it so far. It kind of reads like sort of like a classic novel. I like Eliza as a character. I'm gonna have a really hard time picturing Alex as a blue-eyed ginger, so yeah, in my head for this whole book he'll be Lin-Manuel Miranda, if not Lin-Manuel Miranda, because I know he's supposed to be like 20, even though Lin looks like a child. The younger version of Lin. Yeah, apparently there's a whole other book that is also about these people. What is it, like Hamilton and Peggy or something? And it's not. It's by a whole different author, so that's intriguing. So in a few minutes, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon's about to come on, and Tony Adeyemi is going to be on talking about Children of Blood and Bone, and I'm so hype. That's actually probably the reason why I'm so awake right now, because I've been waiting for this. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm still watching Jane the Virgin. I'm almost halfway through season 3, again. That's all I have to say. Hi, so I am officially 92 pages into Alex and Eliza, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I really like how Eliza is portrayed in this book. She's not, you know, all helpless over Alex. She's very, she's putting him through it. She kind of reminds me more of the musical portrayal of Angelica, but she's giving my boy a hard time, but he's taking it in stride because he's Alexander Hamilton. I'm gonna be singing this in every update, aren't I? Sorry. But yeah, I really just want to like take time to really just crack into this book and put a dent into it. Because I'm enjoying it. I just need to find the time and the commitment to just read it, to breeze through it. Liza just ripped all her skirts off just to ride a horse, and I'm like, icon. Hello, it's kind of late, so I don't know what I look like, and at this point, if you've been watching these vlogs for a while, are you surprised? But I am 172 pages into Alex and Eliza, and I really just wanted to pop in to say that my boys, Lawrence and Lafayette, have arrived, and that's all I wanted to say. And also that Alex Smitten Hamilton's adorable. I'm still having a hard time seeing these characters other than how I have them like permanently etched into my brain now. Especially now that Lawrence and Lafayette are in the story. I'm trying really hard not to see them as Anthony Ramos and Daveed Diggs. And it's hard because I love them both so very much. This book's really cute. Hello, so before I say anything, my hair was pimped up and it was super cute, and then this whole chunk fell down and now I look like The Weeknd. Anyway, I am on page 235 of this book, and I'm so irritated. Not at the book itself. The book's still very good. I still love the book. It's just this. They are putting my boy, my sweet son, Alexander Hamilton, through so much just for Alex and Eliza to be a thing, and I'm just stressed out. And I know arranged marriages were a thing back during the Revolutionary War, but I'm mad. The Schuyler parents and I are about to fight, and I'm just irritated, and like, Angelica's on my nerves. She's a bully. And just stop being mean to my son. Hello. I've got some iced coffee because it's summer, and also iced coffee wakes me up a lot better, more better. Oh my god. Better than hot coffee. My mom and I just had this whole conversation. Anyway, I decided to film this clip because my hair is still cute, even though I still have all the remnants of makeup not properly taken off from last night. Last night I went to the On the Run 2 tour to see my real mom, Beyonce, and her husband. And it was absolutely incredible. I feel like I got run over by a train. But, so yeah, I didn't get much reading done yesterday because I was preparing to go and getting ready and whatever. So, as of today, I'm 261 pages into Alex and Eliza, and I have, I guess, about 100 pages left. So I'm going to try really hard on this last day of July to read all 100 of those pages and finish this book so that I can conclude this vlog and be done with this. And if I manage to do that, I will have read, including Born a Crime, 4 books this month, and that makes me feel really good. I mean, technically you can count it as 5 because I listened to Born a Crime twice. That's all I really wanted to say. Thank you, Matthew McConaughey.
My name is Richardson, and I bring a lot of love for you guys tonight.
I heard that if you make it through to the
Where you are, where you started, the fact that you're alive is a miracle. You stay alive, that would be enough. If you is child, you share a fraction of your smile, or a fragment of your mind. Look out, world, that would be enough. Grant you peace of mind. You can let me inside your heart. Oh, let me be a part of the narrative, in a story they will write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay. And I could be enough, and we could be enough. That would be enough. Immigrant, you know I'm love, which I'm afraid to step in. He's constantly confusion, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman, Lafayette. I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats roll the blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I'm gonna drop a scatter the remains. I watch me escape, and I'm escaping, I'm raging, I go find more funds. I come back with more guns and ships, and so the balance shifts. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. We get in this New Yorktown, cut them off at sea. But for this to succeed, there is someone else you need. I know Hamilton, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander. It is 1:22 a.m. The nanny is on, the bonnet is on, and I just finished reading Alex and Eliza. And I just want to quickly say that it was so cute. Granted, I am Hamilton trash, so I don't know. I'm not biased, but this was actually really cute. This is definitely even though it's historical fiction, this is definitely my type of contemporary. It was an easy read, and of course I'll talk about it more when I properly review it, you know, when it's not almost 1:30 in the morning and I don't have this really weird sharp headache right here. But I just wanted to announce that I've finished reading it just in time to finish out the month, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm probably going to pick up the sequel at some point. That's cute. It's 2:16 a.m. I have lipstick on, so you know it's fine. Okay, I'm going to try to speed through this. Alex and Eliza by A Love Story by Melissa De La Cruz. Okay, this book is a love story, like I said, It is about, it is a reimagining of the love story of Alexander Hamilton and Eliza Schuyler. It takes place from the moment they meet at her family's party to their marriage. That's not a spoiler, it's a historical fact. And it's just, like I said, the story of the meeting and then them just falling in love and the obstacles that it takes for them to be able to be together, considering one, it's in the middle of the Revolutionary War, and also dealing with the I guess the barrier that is the difference in status, because if you've never read a history book or listened to Hamilton, where Eliza is from one of the most respected and most prestigious families in the new country. My boy, Aham, is not. Not only is he an orphan who has no family, he doesn't have a dollar to his name, an acre of land, a troop to command, a dollop of fame. All he has is his honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and his top-notch brain. Oh, I hate myself. So yeah, their match is kind of like not realistic, you know, but evidently it happens. The story was written after Melissa took her family to see Hamilton with the original cast. I'm not jealous, I'm not bitter, it's whatever. And her daughter became really into Alex and Eliza's story, their love story. She wanted to know how they fell in love. She was obsessed with Eliza because obviously who doesn't love Eliza Schuyler? Who doesn't love Philippa Sue's portrayal of Eliza Schuyler? Icon, queen. Anyway, so she wrote this story. Now, let me talk about this book. If you haven't gathered, or you just didn't know, I'm Hamilton trash. Like, completely, 100%. I spent most of this book actually listening to the Hamilton cast recording at the same time. Lin-Manuel Miranda, if I could say his name, that'd be awesome. Lin-Manuel Miranda is my best friend in my head. I've loved him since In the Heights. He's just a ray of sunshine. I love him, and he's a genius, and I love Hamilton. I love anything that has to do with Hamilton. I love history also. A-Push history was my favorite class that I ever took in high school, or A-Push was my favorite class I ever took in high school. I really wish I was in high school when Hamilton came out, when they started sending A-Push classes to see it, but whatever, I'm not bitter, I'm not upset, it's fine. What was I saying? So I was very excited about this book. I bought it, forgot about it, and my mom found it and was like, hey, you haven't read this book? I was like, I forgot I had this book. So I decided to read it because I had a week or so left over in July, and I wanted to squeeze out another book. I'd only read like 2 physical books, and I'm actually really glad I did, especially after the sort of disaster that was me reading Emergency Contact. This is the contemporary novel, romance YA novel that I wish I had read instead, because one, like I said, I love Hamilton. I love retellings and reimaginings. I love historical fiction. I love history. I don't know how many times I can say that, and this is all of those things wrapped into one. Although these are 2 real-life people, the story is obviously a work of fiction, but it's so cute. Oh my goodness, the story is so cute. It's just a cute, fun, easy read, and this is right up my alley. Like, I know I always say that I don't really read a lot of contemporaries or enjoy them too much, but this this is my speed, because it's for me personally, it's not as just in your face, simple and fluffy. There's still a whole lot going on. Well, there's not like a whole lot going on in the book, because at the root it's just like a romance YA novel, but there's a war going on. We also explore the relationship between Eliza and her sisters, who I love, obviously. There's just like I said, the status and it's 2:30 element, and just they put my poor boy Alex through so much. And I will say that, I know I said it in the vlog part, that's my mom in the background, if you hear that rattling. She's eating an egg roll. That the one thing I had trouble with was just picturing these characters as they actually look, you know. So in my head it's still Lynn and Pippa and Renee and Jasmine and David and, you know, the cast. And Chris Jackson is George Washington. I refuse to see him any other way. But I really liked the fact that Eliza she wasn't completely helpless with her relationship with Alex. She put him through so much before she actually admitted that realized that she had feelings for him. And I don't know, my boy, it's just so cute. They're both so cute. Angelica is a bully, and I kind of spent a lot of the time wanting to fight her, but like I understood where she was coming from. I like that Peggy was more of a presence. She wasn't just and Peggy. She had personality. Peggy has personality also, but all we really see her is and Peggy. But so we get to see more of that relationship, and we get to see like how like the friendship between Peggy and Alex, and we are introduced to like, I guess, the marriages and relationships of the sisters also. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed the book. There's not too much to say about it. I just really liked it, and honestly I don't really have any problems with it, because for me this is what I would consider just a quick fun summer read. And I'm definitely going to pick up the next book, which I think is called like Love and War or something, and that one goes into their marriage, or I guess like the first year of their marriage while there's still a war going on. But yeah, that was this book. Yeah. So now that July is over, I am finally, hopefully, let's just say hopefully, this is the month that I finally read Smoke in the Sun and Legendary. Now, I'm not sure 100% what the other books I plan on reading for August are, except I did just download The Last Black Unicorn by Tiffany Haddish on Audible, so I'm excited to listen to that. She's hilarious, and I absolutely want to listen to her narrate it instead of just reading it. But I do know whatever I read first, I will be rereading Flame in the Mist at the same time, because I realized today that I do need to brush up on the story. So anyway, that was my July reading. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you like me, feel free to subscribe. All my places are down here, so you can follow me and I'll follow you back, and we can be buds, and I will see you very soon. Bye!